For this piece, I've decided to make the most out of film and digital art. It can get around to lots of people at once, making it easily accessible, which is a quality that I've been trying to achieve in my previous work on Foundation as well. The use of digital art also ties into the digital nature of more recent communications because of the current pandemic, drawing inspiration from conversations I've had over the phone and from video communication platforms such as Zoom. I've used cultural references from my own Sicilian heritage and experimented with how I can place them within a fine art context. These references have mostly been influenced by observing my nonna's habits and routines, as well as engaging in conversation with her about food, routine, ritual, and my work. In this instance, we're engaging in a traditional Sicilian card game called Briscola. I've also referenced artists, movements, films, and podcasts, such as Fluxus, Amalia Pica, Harren Farocki, and Radiolab, all of which have looked into the subjects around either communication, translation, shared experiences, accessibility, culture, and ritual. With this particular piece, I've looked into how communication has become digitalized and flat due to the coronavirus. I wanted to compare how the same act would be translated from the physical to the digital, and from the instinctual to the non-natural, whilst also using the method of teaching a culturally significant game to both my friend and my audience, in attempts to break the fourth wall of the screen. In a gallery space, I would intend for the film to be playing on a loop and shown on a screen for people to come in and sit down. Because of the repetitive and ritualistic nature of the film, if people had to just walk in or out at any point of it, I'd still want it to communicate more or less the same thing to everyone. I wouldn't expect anyone to come away from it knowing exactly how to play Briscola, nor would I expect anyone to sit through the entire duration of the film. They can if they want to, but I don't think it's entirely necessary. Due to the fact that we can't be in a gallery or studio space right now, I've decided that I want my film to exist and be viewed on YouTube. Being able to access the film on a digital platform further adds to the subject that my film already addresses. On YouTube, the film is easily accessible and isn't made for any particular audience. It's also more of an intimate and comfortable experience. The YouTube video is public for anyone to stumble upon, but for the purpose of the FMP, I've also considered how I want my film to be accessed. Having used footage recorded from Zoom, as well as incorporating a similar layout, I thought it would complement the concept further to present the link to the film using a Zoom meeting invite format. This way, I'm essentially welcoming the audience to join the call, inviting them to establish a relationship with my loved ones. I've also created a QR code for easier phone access too.